Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Tuesday and time for Eco Happiness TV. I'm so glad to see you all here today. So, I wanted to highlight what happened yesterday, which was International Day of Yoga. No matter if you practice yoga yet or not, I'm sure you're aware of the many amazing benefits of yoga for our wellness. So, I really wanted to celebrate yoga today with talking about how our kids can get involved with yoga and how we can enjoy it together as a family. Yoga is an amazing tool for our children to calm down, to find balance, and of course, if we do it along with them, we'll reap those benefits as well. Of course, I love to look at stress reduction tools from a nature perspective, and so we're going to explore yoga, how yoga and nature can come together to be even more beneficial. So, as it turns out, yoga is actually based on nature. While researching for my book, which is coming out next March, I was lucky enough to interview Giselle Shardlow, a children's author and founder of Kids Yoga Stories. She develops books, card decks, posters, games, and teaching resources all about children and yoga. I mean, her work is amazing, and I've actually reviewed a few of her books here on my site. You can go check that out. So she explained to me that yoga is actually, it originated 5,000 years ago in India when a group of people went up to a mountain to mimic, to sit and reflect. And it turned out that they were mimicking what they saw in nature, and they used these various poses based on nature. So when you think about things like tree pose, that was something that they saw because they were soaking in nature and trying to figure out how standing in a pose like that builds such strength. So many yoga poses um, over time have been created and include some aspect of nature. So I'm excited to share my latest blog post. If you head over to ecohappinessproject.com, and it's all about animal yoga poses that are really fun for your kids and for you to do together as a family. In the post, you'll find some ideas for how to incorporate animal yoga poses into your yoga practice. For example, focusing on fun poses that mimic animals, such as lion pose, cobra pose, downward facing dog, and fish pose. A lot of times when you're doing these poses, you actually embody that animal, and it's really fun for the kids to do. You can also ask the kids to use the noises, the sounds that animals make as they're doing some of these poses, like roaring during lion pose, meowing during cat pose, and mooing during cow pose. You can also rename poses with animal themes. Some of the names can be a bit confusing or tough to say. So Giselle Shardlow, as I mentioned before from Kids Yoga Stories, this is what she loves to do. And if you go to her site, kidsyogastories.com, she has tons of these card decks. And they're based on, there's different animal poses with different themes like marine life, fish animal poses. And she does a great job with translating other poses, such as chair pose becomes the kangaroo pose, or squat pose becomes the chipmunk pose, or warrior three pose becomes a stingray. So she does this to allow kids to kind of like understand it better and to really get into it. And it's just cute and it's fun. And kids will just love it. And it gives their yoga practice like, an extra connection to nature. So, and that's the other really great part about this is when kids are thinking about animals, they are then connecting to nature. And it's even better if you go outside and you practice these animal poses together, because now they're reaping the benefits of both yoga and being out in nature in the fresh air, um, and really enjoying and being able to connect what they're doing with their surroundings and the greater environment. So whether you're practicing yoga, you want to practice more yoga at home as a family, or you're just getting started, or you're looking to sign your kids up for some yoga classes, I would recommend trying to add some animal yoga pose ideas. And you can find more over at ecohappinessproject.com, the latest blog post. I have a few more tips on there. And you can also check out on the post, I included some really cute books, children's books that are all about animal yoga poses. So you can whip out one of the books and then take the kids out in the backyard or to a local park. And as you read the book together, you can do these poses. And it's just such a great way to reduce stress and feel happier and calmer. So I hope you'll enjoy that. Again, head over to ecohappinessproject.com to read more. And I'll see you again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, same place, same time, right here for Eco Happiness TV. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. See you soon.